What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, you guessed it. Hold on, let me get this a little bit closer to the mouthpiece. Better. You guessed it. It is your boy Trey Sense. And listen, we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Before I get into this though, I need a little something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video, and I need you to continue checking in. And if you haven't, please consider giving your boy a sub. Mississippi, continue to check in. Chicago, y'all been checking in regularly with your boy. Beantown, y'all been checking in. Boston been steadily checking in. Memphis 10 been checking in with me. Montgomery, Alabama been checking in with me. Y'all continue to check in and let your boy know where you're watching the video from. I quite enjoy that. I think it's a cool factor. Now, what I got for you today is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fragrances from my collection that I think, well, a really good bang for your buck fragrance. Now, some of these are from clone houses. Some of them aren't. It's really just a wide array of fragrances. Most of these are the type of fragrances that you can wear right now, coming out of, well, by now we really should be coming out of fall, more into winter. But it's still 80 degrees in Alabama. So we're gonna say most of these can be worn in the fall or winter, evening time, date night. But the purpose here is to give you an opportunity or give you a look at some fragrances that you may or may not have heard of that are really good quality fragrances that you can get at a really good price. I want to say all of these but one was purchased at a rack store. So there you have it. And I also want to say this because this is important, and you're going to hear it a lot in my videos moving forward. All of these fragrances were purchased by me, using my hard-earned money, my hard-earned dollar. Therefore, the opinions that you will see in this video are 100% mine, my very own, and authentic. Let's go. The first one I want to talk to you about is an oldie, but it's a goodie, and I did not purchase this one at a rack store. I purchased this one off of Macari, and it is from the house of Givenchy, and it is Givenchy's Pie. And this is definitely a good one to wear this time of the year. Oh, well, it normally would be, but it's still hot in Alabama. It's a good one to wear in the fall. I'll say it like that. In the winter, if you're going on a little date, you're going on a little audition, you know, you're gonna take a little chick, you're gonna slide over to the Sizzler with Boo. You're gonna take her over to the Sizzler and tell her go crazy. You're gonna take her to the Sizzler, tell her go crazy on this soup salad bar, baby. You get all you want. This is a good one for an occasion like that, man. It's pie is a good name for it. It's a little bit spicy, a little bit of a cinnamony type joint, but it's good. It's really good. A little bit of a clean aspect in it. Definitely one to me that screams hoodie. It screams date night. It screams even wear me at night. So in this one, I got it extremely cheap. I want to say I got this in the teens, $14 or $15. Yeah, from the house of Givenchy. It is Pie. And if you get this one online, maybe at Fragrance Net, I want to say it's under $40. Under $40, which in the grand scheme of things is not a bad price for a fragrance. And again, I shopped at Macari and got this practically new full bottle for 15, 16 bucks, and I'm thrilled with my purchase. So from the house of Macari, it is Givenchy's Pie. This next one, to me, is just overlooked. It's overlooked, and it's a great smelling fragrance. To me, to my nose, to what I pick up on, it is a Baccarat Rouge 540 clone, but a little bit spicier. From the house of Guess, it is Guess Seductive Red. And I like this fragrance. Some people do, some people don't. I personally like it. I honestly like the entire Guess Seductive line. I think it smells good, and this one is no exception to the rule, and this is a compliment getter, baby. Let me tell you. It is. It's a compliment getter. This is a compliment getter. Did I say it was a compliment getter? The only thing is when you first spray it, you're going to get a little bit of a twinge of alcohol. You're going to get that alcohol blast. But still, it's good. That's what I pick up on with this. Baccarat Rouge 540, a little bit less of the burnt, sugary vibe, but more of the spice. And I like it. For the 20-something that you're going to pay for this fragrance, I definitely think it's worth it. I think it's good. And I'm telling you, you should be able to look at the colors of this bottle and tell that's exactly what they were going for. They didn't try to hide it, but good fragrance, good fragrance. And you know what? I have to retract that statement because this one was sent to me by a sub. I did not buy this one. So 9 out of 10 of the bottles in this video were purchased with my own money, but this one was sent to me by a sub. Again, you're gonna hear that a lot going forward, but most of my fragrances I purchased myself. Another one that I picked up on the Macari, and it is from the house of Lattafa. And you've probably heard about this one, but for those of you who have been under a rock and you haven't heard about this one, and you were wondering, is it good? Is it worth the purchase? I say yes. And it is from the house of Lattafa, and it is none other than the infamous, the notorious Asad. And I don't even have to spray that. But for some doggone reason, I want to. And this is a Sauvage Elixir cologne. Some people say they like this a little bit better than Sauvage Elixir. I'll be the first person to tell you, Sauvage Elixir is not for everybody. It's just not. It's too strong, it's too polarizing, it's too powerful. If you don't like Elixir, you're not going to like this, because this is everything that Elixir is plus some. But again, I shop Macari a lot, especially for fragrances like this. Somebody made a comment on one of my videos, and they were, really giving Macari down the road and telling me, how I'm buying faked and dupe fragrances and fake fragrances, this and fake. Do you see this bottle? Do you see this bottle? Now, counterfeiters have gotten clever, especially when it comes to shoes and a lot of things. But guys, you have to use your judgment and you have to use common sense. The more detail that is in a box or a bottle or packaging or anything, the less likely it is to be faked. Let that sink in. Do you think bootleggers are going to the trouble, counterfeiters are going to the trouble to go through all the detail and stuff that's on this bottle to fake it and then sell it cheap on Macari? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And I'm saying that to say this: use your eyes, use your nose. And even if I did think this was fake, which I know that it's not, the scent profile is there. You can tell a fake fragrance when you get it the instant that it hits your skin, because it's gonna alcohol everywhere, and then a few minutes after it's been on your skin, it's turned into an complete disaster and a mess, and you're gonna be like, yep, that's fake, sending it back. But I say that to say this, whether you get it from Macari or whether you get it at Burlington's where it's been popping up, it's a good fragrance, and it is definitely worth having. And it does smell pretty doggone good. Smooth, powerful, smoky, very, very Middle Eastern. Just nice. I could see somebody wearing this to a related football season, high school and college. I could see somebody wearing this to the LSU Alabama football game, but just somewhere where you were going to be outside, maybe some smoke in the air, you know, for real. I just think this would be nice. I would wear this to a cigar lounge, just anywhere like that. But the point of this video is fragrances that perform and just punch well above their really inexpensive price point, and this is one. Yes, it is a clone of Sauvage, Elixir, and worth every penny. In my humble opinion, this is a banger, and I really think you will enjoy it. I'm going to do a little bit of a Lattafa run here. I think this is Lattafa. Pretty sure this is Lattafa. I get Lattafa and Armaf confused, but I'm pretty sure this is Lattafa. It's Ramz. Yeah, it says it right there. Lattafa. Just have to make sure, man. I have to make sure. Lattafa, Ramz Silver. I have Ramz Gold. I don't like Ramz Gold. But Ramz Silver. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be 100% honest with you here. I'm going to be 100% honest and transparent. Because again, my money bought this fragrance. Between this and what is it? Kawai, the one in the little square bottle. I'm looking at it right there. Those are two of the best smelling fragrances I have in my collection, bar none. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I could wear this every single day and be happy. And I want to point this out too. Fragrance hunting, fragrance collecting, wearing fragrances is supposed to be one thing if it's nothing else. Two things if it's nothing else. That's fun and enjoyable. So if you're not having fun with this and you're not enjoying your fragrances, honestly, what is the point? I know y'all look at my collection and y'all think Trey got a lot of, and Trey enjoys his fragrances. And when I wear stuff like this, it tickles me. Yes, this is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramar. And when I tell you, I have to fight the urge to wear this. I have to be like, nah, I'm not gonna wear that. Because I need to wear something else. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't do backup bottles, but if I did, this is backup bottle worthy, in my opinion. I think they did an outstanding job. And it may just smell better, perform better, and be better than the original. So from the house of Lattafa, it is Ramz Silver. And compliment magnet, man, I wore this to work. And I'm talking about as soon as I bent the corner, as soon as the big wide body rolled up in the work, I couldn't even get to my cash register. Trey, you smell good. What is that? They be wanting to know, what is that? And I paid $16 for it, man. $16 for a 100 ml bottle. I love doing videos like this because I want to encourage you to enjoy your fragrances first and foremost, and understand you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to smell good. If your objective is to smell good, fragrances like this, I promise, will help you. I promise it will help you. Good smelling fragrance from the house of Lattafa. Another one from the house of Lattafa. And I've only seen this one time, and the one time I saw it, I bought it, and I am so glad I did. And it is Lattafa's Blue Oud. Now, if you do not like oud, you won't like this fragrance. And that, guess, is cutting up, and the more it sits on my skin, the more it smells like 540. The more it reminds me of 540. But spicier. Now, this right here. It's an oud based fragrance. It's not what I call an oud forward fragrance, meaning you're not slapped in the face with oud, but you definitely pick up on the oud. It runs through the fragrance. What I get is a fruity oud. That's what I get, and I like it. I think it's a good looking bottle. And I think it smells good. It smells different. I have several oud fragrances and I like oud fragrances. I don't necessarily think I have anything like this one in my collection. It's a little bit different, and I have Fragrance World's Oud Glory or whatever it's called. Oud something. And it's good. It's real good. I have Sensual Obsessions Oud Wood, and I love it. I've really grown to love oud fragrances, and I've really grown to understand how to wear an oud fragrance. And this one right here is a sweet, fruity, pretty oud. This is a pretty oud right here. This is an oud I would dress up. If I were going somewhere really, really nice where I had to put on some decent clothes, maybe some slacks or some khakis and a nice sweater or something, or even a nice pair of blue jeans and a sweater, I would definitely wear this. But the thing that I like about it is the price point. You can wear this every day if you need to. That's the beautiful part about being able to find inexpensive fragrances out there in the wild or wherever you get them, is that the price point makes them everyday wears. And that's beautiful. You can wear this any way you want to. I am one that believes you can wear oud in the summertime, especially in the evening. I know a lot of people are like, no, it's too hot. Listen, oud is a note mostly used in the Middle East, and it don't get tired over there. It stay hot. So, but anyway, from the house of Lattafa, it is Blue Oud. Nice, fruity fragrance. I'm gonna give you one I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but I love this fragrance. And it's from the house of Rituals, and it is Roy d'Orient. This bad boy screams iris. It screams date night. And look at that presentation. Is that not stunning? Does that not scream niche, simplistic? Got the little plate right there, cute little bottle. Something written right there. I can't see it. But this screams date night. Definitely gives me La Nuit de l'Homme vibes, or something from YSL vibes. Irisy, sweet, spicy goodness. This is that Netflix and chill scent. This is that she called you and told you come over, and you just like, man, I gotta find something, but I want to leave it on her bed sheets. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. That's what this is right here. Maybe she came over to your crib and did like most women do, ain't properly dressed, and get there. It's like, it's cold. Let me wear one of your hoodies. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna spray it down for you though. You can grab this. And she gonna look at this bottle and think, ooh, girl, it's expensive. Girl, what did he have on? He had on some of that Aeroy Jetson or something. He was wearing some Aeroy Jetson, he said, but I liked it. I'm gonna try to find it. The Aeroy Jetson was smelling good. But no. It is Rituals Roy d'Orient. But beautiful fragrance right here, guys. Beautiful fragrance right here. Be careful with this one. Be careful with this one, because if you get this from TJ Maxx or someplace like that, it's under 20 bucks. But if you have to order this offline, I've seen it as high as 100 bucks. Definitely not worth 100 bucks, but if you can get it for the low 15 or 20, I think you'll have yourself a winner here. Nice little presentation. Really, really good job by Rituals. Nice fragrance. It smells really, really good. Let's go on another run from houses. And I'm narrowing this down. I think I got 4 more left from the same house. 4 more. And I think both of these are good. And they were making their rounds about 2 years ago from the house of Ben Simmons. Make sure I'm saying that right. Ben Sherman. I knew I was getting it wrong. Ben Simmons is the basketball player, right? He ain't got no fragrance line, so don't go looking for them. No. Ben Sherman. And it is it is signature. And I put a little dent in that. And it is icon. The dents in this make me think that I've decanted some of this. I probably sent my homeboy, Sea-Dog, out in Austin, Texas, some of this. Good. That's oud. Nice. Oudy. I mean, it's good. I think that one is supposed to be similar to Tom Ford. And this one to me is like a sawmill. It's like driving past a sawmill. And they just cut some good cedar. Oh man, both of these are really good fragrances and they are so inexpensive. I want to say this one was around the $9 mark and this one was around the $12 mark. And they both smell amazing, clean, masculine. This one is again sweet and woody. And I know oud is supposed to be a wood note, but oud is just oud. This one smells a little bit leathery, a little bit oudy, very rich. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is both of these fragrances smell of very high quality in my humble opinion. They both smell good. I don't think anybody would smell either one of these on you and think, he's wearing a cheap fragrance. No, I don't think that. The only thing even remotely cheap about these fragrances are these bottles. It's probably the caps. The caps could, that's a fake metal cap, but the fragrance itself is high quality and I like it. I like it a lot. And again, you see those levels. It's one of the fragrances that I will decant for someone really, really quick if they're just wanting something that smells good and lasts long. I'll be like, man, I got something to put you on. From the house of Ben Sherman. It is icon and signature. And both of those are really, really good. I think I'm down to 2 more. This one right here I like and I love it. I think it's a really good fragrance. It's really, really close. Golly, I went through a lot of that. I have the OG and it's from Fragrance World and it is called Imperium. And I like this bottle. And the only thing cheap about this bottle is this cap. And the cap is nice and heavy. It's just, I don't know. It just comes across, maybe it's more cheesy than it is cheap. But this is a clone of Elysium. And when I tell you they hit the nail head on with this, they hit the nail head on with this. And it's not just those beautiful blue and gold Notre Dame colors that I like, or the Cherokee High School colors of blue and gold, but it's legitimately a good smelling fragrance for $30, guys. That smells so good. And it's fruity enough and citrusy enough and bright enough up top to wear it in the summer, and it's so woody that you can definitely wear it in the spring, in the fall and winter as well. Elysium to me is a year-round scent. And I used to say to myself, I'm gonna buy a bottle. I'm gonna buy a bottle of Elysium. Then I got this and I'm just like, I'm not. I have my Scentbird, I moved my decants. I have my Scentbird decants and I have this, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me. That is enough for me. And if I run out, I will buy this again because it smells phenomenal. If I can find some. Man, that guess is really smelling good. Man, that smells good. That's nice. It's smelling good up in here right now. Everything that I sprayed on smells good. But one last time, from the house of Fragrance World, it is Imperium. That is good. And I guess that brings me to my last and final scent. And this is one that definitely screams wear me in the cold weather. Maybe even wear me during the holiday season. Wear me to Thanksgiving dinner. Wear me to the Christmas Thanksgiving party. A really inexpensive fragrance, but it smells really good. From the house of Perry Ellis, it is Perry Ellis Portfolio Black. Not the best, oh man, not the best atomizer in the world, but this is one, man. Strong, spicy. It almost feels like this should have been in a red bottle. It's that spicy. Maybe a little bit similar to Spice Bomb, maybe. But what you have is definitely a sweet, spicy, fiery, hot, sweet. Did I mention it was sweet and hot fragrance? That's what you have with this. It just screams wear me with the hoodie. It screams wear me in the winter time. This is one I would be careful with the sprays of because it is very strong. I would put it in a category with like a red tobacco or a Spice Bomb Extreme. When you wear it, you're gonna have to be mindful of your sprays. This is not a Netflix and chill type of scent. Now, not because it doesn't smell good, because it's beautiful. It's just so strong that it might irritate the lighty. Might irritate the lighty. So what you're gonna have to do with this one, to me, is I would wear it if I'm going to the pool hall to shoot some pool, 4 or 5 sprays of it, you're gonna be good all night. If I was going to the football game, you know, or your kid may play soccer or travel baseball, whatever. You know, if it was an outdoor sport, late spring, late fall like we're having, which summer is still here, late fall, early winter, late winter, early spring, I think that's when this fragrance would really shine and do its best work. From the house of Perry Ellis, it is Perry Ellis Portfolio Black. That's it, guys. That's the 10 that I got for you, man. And I really enjoy all of these fragrances. I think they're really, really good. But I'm telling you, these two right here, these two Lattafas right here, especially this one. That's money. That's money. That is money. But everything here I like and I think smells really, really good. But those two right there, man, are money. And the Fragrance World Imperium. If I had to start my fragrance collection all over again, those are the places that I would start. Just to give you a little free bonus for this year, I would start with Lattafa. I would start with Armaf. I would start with Al Haramain. I would get in touch with the guys at Sensual, the guys at Dapper. I would make sure my JB Butters Butters game was on point. There's a lot of fragrances that I would rebuy, and there's a lot that I wouldn't. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. There's a lot that I just wouldn't even bother to rebuy. And it's not because they're bad fragrances. It's just because, just like anything else in life, you get to a certain point, you know, you want to do a little bit better, or you want to do a little bit different, or you just outgrow certain fragrances. Just like, you know, most of my Perry Ellis, most of it, even though I love it, most of it I wouldn't rebuy. Most of it I wouldn't rebuy. And it's not a knock, or like my Hollisters. Most of it I wouldn't rebuy. Wouldn't rebuy. Why? Because if you've got one Hollister, you've kind of got them all. There's little tweaks and variations here, and it's not really, you know, now it comes in handy for me doing videos. So for that aspect, I'm cool with having a lot of them. But for personal use and wear, and I wear them because I like the Hollister joints, but just being honest, some of them grab me and move me more than others, but I digress. Listen, I love you all. May God bless you all. Again, continue to check in with your boy. I hope you've enjoyed this work. I plan on keeping it coming. So with that being said, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Continue to check in and let me know where you're watching from. And if you know of some cheapies that are bangers, let your boy know. Till next time, guys. Peace.